Here is your Prophet briefing. I'm Eleazar Bhatti for the Prophet here in Lahore. Prime Minister Imran Khan has encouraged Chinese businessmen to invest in Pakistan. But more on this later. First, some business and economic stories that you should know. The PTI-led government has accumulated a whopping 7.5 trillion rupees worth of debt in just 1 year. According to sources, the foreign debt incurred from August 2018 to August 2019 stood at 2.8 trillion rupees, while the internally accumulated figure stood at 4.7 trillion rupees. Pakistan's total public debt increased by 1.43% to 32.24 trillion rupees in the first 2 months of the current fiscal year, the sources added. The total public debt stood at 31.786 trillion rupees at the end of June 2019, the data released by the State Bank of Pakistan showed. Of the total public debt, the share of the domestic debt increased by 3.68% to 21.495 trillion rupees at the end of August. Foreign debt, however, fell 2.80% to 10.745 trillion rupees in the period under review. The government of Pakistan is mulling at manufacturing setups of mobile devices here in Pakistan. In a positive development, the government has decided to facilitate the assembly and manufacturing of cell phones in the country. According to the Engineering Development Board officials, a draft mobile device manufacturing policy is being finalized to develop and promote mobile devices manufacturing in Pakistan and is being finalized as part of the government's Electronic Products Manufacturing Initiative, Make in Pakistan. The locally assembled and manufactured mobile phones would replace the costly imported mobile phones as tariff structures for the local assembly and manufacturing would be lowered, the sources added. Adding that the manufacturing of smartphones will not only lower the import bill but will also create employment opportunities in the country. Pakistani consumers are to get cheap, uninterrupted electricity supply throughout winter, says Power Division Secretary Irfan Ali. The Power Division is mulling to put an end to the difference of rates during peak hours and off-peak hours, Power Secretary informed the committee, which was chaired by Senator Fida Mohammed. He said, as per the division's estimates, there will be enough electricity available for use during the next winter in the country. Power Secretary also said that the circulate debt stands at 860 billion rupees, which will be reduced to a reasonable level by 2020. The benchmark KSE 100 index slipped 160 points to end its 7-day winning streak. Putting an end to its 7-day winning streak, the Pakistan Stock Exchange landed in the red zone on Tuesday. During the last 10 seasons until October 7th, foreign investors remained net sellers of $15.08 million. Among local investors, mutual funds at $2.47 million, insurance companies at $6.37 million, and banks at $1.47 million were all seen with outflows. The benchmark KSE 100 index accumulated 235.36 points to mark its intraday high of 33,872.18 points during the initial hours. Failing to sustain its gains, the index lost 227.70 points to record its intraday low of 33,409.12 points. It closed lower by 160.20 points at 33,476.62 points. The KMI 30 index was down 390.35 points or 0.73% to settle at 53,469.60 points, while the KSE All-Share Index depleted by 97.51 points, ending the day at 24,150.71 points. The overall volumes declined by 392.16 million shares to 242.97 million shares, down by 38% on a daily basis. Now back to our main story. Prime Minister Imran Khan has urged Chinese businessmen to invest in Pakistan in an effort to promote ease of doing business in Pakistan. Speaking at the China Council for Promotion of International Trade in Beijing, the Premier said all investments related to China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC) will now be dealt by the PM office in order to remove all hurdles faced by investors. We have formed the CPEC authority so that my office can make it easier for people investing in Pakistan, the Prime Minister said, adding, Pakistan has completed phase 1 of Govt free zone and the country is encouraging businesses to make big profits as the wealth creation will enable us to lift the people out of poverty on the pattern of China. Prime Minister Imran Khan also invited Chinese companies to invest in textile, information technology, financial services, along with physical and technological logistics, agriculture, oil and gas, and tourism and hospitality sectors. This is your Prophet Briefing. Thank you for joining us on the show today. For all the latest business, economic and financial news, visit www.prophet.com. www.prophet.com.pk. I'm Eleazar Bhatti for The Prophet here in Lahore.